Hey guys, what is going on? This is Shaylin from Altcoin Buzz here to report the news for today. So let's get straight into it. So, if you guys have been following the news, I'm sure you guys are seeing a massive sell-off in Bitcoin as well as all these other cryptocurrencies as we go more in towards the red. But I found this article by Forbes which says despite Bitcoin's sell-off, the cryptocurrency space continues to attract investors. So despite seeing this chart, I mean, if you just saw this chart and you didn't really know anything about cryptocurrency, and just by looking at this chart, you're probably going to assume that, this is the end for whatever this is, right? And this is actually Bitcoin's chart. Well, it seems that even though we are seeing this sell-off, a lot of new investors are coming into this field, I should say. And as you can see, more venture capitalist money, we're actually reaching some all-time highs where people are actually putting in more and more money. Well, these are these capitalist firms, not really the everyday investor. But according to this article, we're starting to see more new investors as they see prices for cryptocurrency be on the low and they're trying to get in while they still can. So if we just have a look at the top cryptocurrencies and their trading prices, so we can see December 17th when Bitcoin was about $19,000 compared to April 1st where it's about 6,000, just under $6,500, as well as Ethereum, which is about $717, and now it's sitting at like $366, as well as Bitcoin Cash. We can also see Litecoin and Ripple. So it seems that we're starting to see a massive pullback. However, with that being said, there's a lot of promise about blockchain, about it having real capability. Not only about that, but we're also seeing some very large companies get more incorporated with blockchain and actually really dive in deep into this. So I don't think this is the end of crypto by any means. If anything, this is just warming up right now before we see a massive bull run. Of course, I can't really say when this is going to happen. Many people are speculating that this is going to happen by the end of this month. Some people are saying by the end of December. But I think by December, we should see a massive bull run. So what else is also in the news? Well, 120 million of Vitalik proposes a cap on ETH's cryptocurrency. So Vitalik has penned a new proposal that could lay the foundation for resolving one of the Ethereum's network's biggest outstanding questions, whether a limit on the amount of Ether that can create would be set. So I find this very interesting about this proposal, which is authored on April the 1st. The cryptocurrency creator issued his latest thoughts on the matter, proposing to developers and software users that the maximum supply of Ether, the network's cryptocurrency, is set at 120 million, just above that, or exactly 2x the amount of Ether sold in its original sale in 2014 in the forthcoming software change. So I find this very interesting. I definitely think Ethereum has a big future ahead. Right now it's sitting at, what is it sitting at? $382.91. So I certainly think that right now could be a really good time if you guys are on the sideline for Ethereum. In the long term, Ethereum certainly has a big future ahead, especially with Vitalik really setting some big moves in motion. So here are some 10 takeaways from the G20 summit. So 10 takeaways from the G20 summit. So what are they? Well, we have seen cryptocurrency blockchain should be adopted by countries as we start to see more countries really get more involved with cryptocurrency, which is always good to see. We see nations recognize the demise of traditional economy. We've seen a massive year ahead. Even it's been a really long bull market if we actually have a look at it. They usually say every 10 years or so is a massive cycle. And really, we only saw that massive drop in the stock market back in 2008 or 2007, depending on how you really look at it. So around that time, we've seen a massive bull run. So I definitely think that we are going to see a bit of a cool down for the stock market. Of course, I can't really tell when exactly it is going to happen, but the cycle will come to an end. Also, regulation is inevitable, meaning that we are going to see more regulation. But again, as long as we do not over-regulate it, that is good. Regulate but do not prohibit. Regulation will not prevent technology breakthrough, but taxation most certainly will. First regulatory proposals will be presented in July. Preventing crimes, tracking, and KYC. Europe wants to lead the process outside the G20, and self-regulation. So these are the key takeaways as to what has happened with the G20 summit. I'll leave a list to all of these articles which I'm talking about here where you guys can check this in your own time. But those are the main 10 key takeaways. South Korea is also news today. So South Korea's regulation to release crypto tax framework by June. So South Korea Minister of Strategy and Finance will have reported a release of taxation framework for cryptocurrency by the end of June, according to local news outlet Fuji News Network, so FNN, which was reported on March the 21st. A spokesperson from the Ministry of Strategic and Finance said that although they do not have a specific time frame, they are thinking about announcing a virtual money tax in the first half of the year, and FNN adds that taxation will only start next year. So you still have another year ahead. But I certainly think that, the way South Korea is really looking at this is certainly the way to go. Russia is also in the news today. So Russia's Gazprombank, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, to test cryptocurrency transactions in Switzerland. So how awesome is this? Another bank getting more involved with cryptocurrency. So I'm not going to go ahead and pronounce the name, but it's Gazprombank, the third largest bank in Russia, plans to conduct cryptocurrency transactions in Switzerland later this year as part of a pilot program through its Swiss subsidiary. So they go on to say that a state-owned bank decided to try out crypto deals in response to demand from several major private clients. So there's not really talks about who these private clients are, but I certainly think that this is a step in the right direction. Of course, Ripple is already partnered with a ton of banks out there, and it looks like they are certainly doing some massive moves. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to follow suit. We'll also have some April Fool's jokes coming right now. So it is the 1st of April, so if you guys see anything, please take it with a grain of salt. So April Fool's Day rundown, nerding out, and cryptocurrency pranks and jokes. So we have a look at this. We can see that people, Vitalik, Twitter scamming veteran, raised over 4,500 Ethereum running a scam. Of course, this is just a joke. Please do not take this any seriously. And you can see Barack Obama as well as a moose and so forth like this. You even have Jesus Coin decentralizing Jesus, and then this Vitalik right there. And of course, CoinMarketCap has actually added a Lambo feature right here, so you can actually drop down and you see a Lambo. I'm not really too sure why they added that, but I find that very amusing. And as they say, just kidding, we wouldn't do that. Happy April Fools. So again, guys, please take this with a grain of salt, whatever you see today. Take nothing serious and just have a bit of fun. So let's head over to Twitter and let's see what new updates we have. So we do have this update from VeChain. Thank you, BMW startups, for the clarification. The future is very bright between VeChain official and BMW. We're thrilled to show off soon. Go VeChain. So really interested to see what they are going to be doing with VeChain as they rebrand themselves to VeChain Thor. IOTA is also new today, so welcome Emmanuel to the IOTA Foundation. So really interested to see what IOTA is doing. It certainly looks like they are adding more people to their team and to their arsenal. Verge is also new today. As you can see, they have an update, which is somewhere around here. Where is it? March 19th. We're kicking off the first crowdfund to the new year to bring most important elements to life. Follow our account or website for official information regarding this. So if you guys are following Verge, definitely go ahead and check them out. And that is it today for the news, guys. If you guys are new here, be sure to follow us on Twitter at altcoinbuzz.io. We're also on Instagram at altcoinbuzz. Guys, we also have a podcast where we're actually trying to interview some really key players in the cryptocurrency market to see what their projects are doing during this time and what their plans for the future are. So I'll leave a link to our Altcoin Buzz podcast where you can find it linked below, as well as all of our social links such as our Twitter, our Instagram, our Facebook group called the Altcoin Buzz Army, as well as our Telegram and our Discord, as well as a whole bunch of other links. And that is it today from the news, guys. If you guys are new here, make sure you smash the subscribe button below, slap a like on this video, and turn on post notifications. That way you're always up to date when we launch a video. And that is it today, guys. I will catch you guys on the next video.